This right here is a Mercedes C Class W205 Coupe, and I am going to transform it from being a standard looking interior to this. So if you want to see all of that coming up, stay tuned and watch the full video. Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I'm working on this Mercedes W205 Coupe, which is a manual and it has zero ambient lighting on it at the moment. So this car is going to look very different after today's install, and I have done a coupe like this before. It was an automatic though at that time, which makes a slight difference when it comes to removing the center console and stuff. But with that, we did the vents on the front, and that was connected to the car system. But this time we're going to do the front and rear vents. It's all app controlled, and we're going to do the LED bead kit. Going to be doing the rear, the front, the vents and everything like that. So the next step I'm going to do is dismantling the interior. The good thing about this car is actually this panel is unscrewable from what I remember. Got a screw just in through the back there. There's another one just in here as well. There's none in the back section here. It's just the one there, one screw here, and that will allow you to pop off the door cards. We need to remove this trim panel, which is just pop off. Let me see if I can do it with my bare hands. Nope, can't get enough grip. But yeah, we just need to take that panel off, the center console off, all over there as well, so we can get those vents off, and then we can start doing the rears as well. So I'm gonna take apart the front of the car, and then we're gonna carry on with the rear. If you want to see exactly how to do all of that, then please check out my other video where I'll go into it all with a bit more detail. But up next, you'll see all of that removed. So I thought I'd show you this real quick. There's a few screws that hold in this silver trim piece. You can kind of see the locations of them. Once you unscrew that, it literally just pops off straight away. But the reason why we get access to here is because we need to slide the wiring through. This is so fiddly if you're just trying to film at the same time, but right. So from here, need to get this lined up into place, and then get the plate put back on, screw it in just partially so you can wedge all this in, and then screw it all the way so then it's in nice and tight and it's not going to move around or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll show you all what it looks like, and eventually you'll get it looking like this all the way across, nice and clean. So it does pop out a little bit just in the corner here. That's purely because of the curvature and the way the material is behind it. It's just not enough space for it to go all the way back. Over this end, just cut it off, and that's the doors, basically the bead put on. The next step is actually to get the live and earth sorted. So the red here is the live and the brown here is the earth. Just move this back a little bit and then attach a T connector, and then we can put the module on, and that door will be done. Do the same to the other door. That's all done, and then we can start working towards getting the vents and all the other bits and pieces on as well. I just want to get the doors put back on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the rear of the car. I need to take a live and earth to the rear, so that will be kind of the next headache that I want to resolve, and then I can move on with putting the vents on and everything else. So catch you in a moment. And so there's the T connectors basically ready. I'm going to attach these on. It's better to do with two hands, but I'll try and do it with just one. There's one. Let's get the other one on. So there's both of them put on. This comes with the little Velcro strap at the back, so I'm just going to position that somewhere nicely around here, and this part will attach nicely to the part that's already on the door, and then the door will be done. Well, this car is definitely more challenging than I thought it was going to be in some ways, but you kind of think it's going to be easy, and then working with the rears. Working with the rears is always difficult, but once you remove this panel, you can basically slide in the wiring for it just through this gap here, connect the module behind it. Once you fold down this seat, you can just pull this panel a little bit forward, connect up the wiring, and then bring the box down behind here, which is what I have done. So you can see here, I'm going to tuck this away later once I've sorted out all the live and earth, but yeah, that's the step where I'm at right now. It's definitely fun. Figuring it out is definitely been a bit of a workout, but keep moving forward. So the other thing I've done is I've prepped the vents. So I've taken off the metal black surround, put the new ones in, and connected up the ring on top. So now these are ready to basically be put onto the center console piece. And I've also put a strip of ambient lighting all the way around here, and from removing the screen I've been able to put the other one all the way down there. So it's kind of nice. Again, there's more detailed videos of how I've done all of this. I'll put a link to them in the description down below. But yeah, this is now going to be ready to go back onto there, and I can kind of bit by bit start putting that back together. Right everyone, so that's basically this C Class done. Now the main differences, as I alluded to a little bit earlier on, was the previous one that I did was done with the Fibre Optic kit. This was done with the LED Bead kit. The main differences between the two kits is I've shown it in another video as well, which I'll leave a link to in the description down below. I think the LED Bead, or ideally the LED Symphony, they're the ones that you want to go for with these cars. Now, being that is the case, this came out super clean. I'm so happy with this, and if it was me, I'd highly recommend either the LED Bead or the LED Symphony, one of those two, to be used on these cars. It's just for the effort you go through, it's just worth paying that little bit extra and getting the cleaner finish. All that being said and done, if you want to tackle this yourself, I'll leave links for everything in the description down below. You've got the different Fibre Optic, the LED Bead and the LED Symphony kits, and even between those there's different versions with door handle, door storage lights, and or speaker grill lights. There's a few different options there, so something to look into. If this is something you want to get done with your car, then please hit me up on Instagram. Hopefully my website will be up and running soon. I've got a lot of things that I need to get ready for that. That's down to me, not the developer. It's all down to me. So hopefully that will streamline getting booked in for installs and stuff a little bit easier. There has been a lot going on, especially in this little hiatus of me not uploading on any social media in the last month or so. I can't wait to share all of this with you guys. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel, because a lot of good content is coming your way. And for now everyone, please leave any comments of yours in the description down below, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Peace out. Bye.